Ever feel like the housing market is playing a game you don't quite understand? Like, what happens when the bank says your dream home is worth less than you thought?
Yeah, especially these days.
We've got a story today that really shows why understanding your mortgage options is so important.
Oh, absolutely. It's like the foundation of everything, right?
So, in this deep dive, we're going to unpack how, the market going up and down can really throw a wrench in things
Uh,
when it comes to getting those appraisals, and really why having a good mortgage broker can make all the difference in the world.
it can really feel like having someone on your side who speaks the language
Thank you.
and can translate all the financial jargon.
Someone in your corner.
Exactly.
So, we're looking at this case from 2023. Our client was all set to buy a place. It was a pre-sale, so they had a completion date in mind. But then, surprise, the place gets finished 6 months earlier than expected.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like a good thing at first, right?
Right, you'd think so.
Except the market took a bit of a dip in those 6 months, and suddenly they're in a bind.
Yeah, that early completion could turn into a bit of a headache.
It absolutely did.
Yeah.
So they go to the lender they've been working with. The lender sends out an appraiser, and the appraisal comes back a whole $28,000 less than the purchase price.
Oh, ouch.
$28,000. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a real hit.
Talk about stress right before closing.
You're just about to move in and bam, this huge expense you weren't prepared for.
Right.
It's a perfect example of why not putting all your eggs in one basket with one lender is so important.
Mm-hmm.
That first appraisal is just one opinion, one snapshot in time.
Right.
But a mortgage broker,
Yeah.
they can shop around. They work with tons of lenders. They've got options.
And this is where it gets interesting because the broker, in this case, Smart Cookie,
Yeah.
had a backup offer from another bank just in case.
Always good to have a plan B, right?
Exactly.
Especially when so much money's on the line.
Now, this second bank did things a little differently.
Intriguing. How so?
Instead of getting another appraisal, sending someone out there,
Uh-huh.
they used their own internal valuation system.
Oh, interesting.
And guess what? Their valuation matched the price the client needed. No more $28,000 problem.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Poof, gone.
That must have been such a relief for the client.
Oh, absolutely. And it gets better.
Even better.
Yeah.
How's that possible?
The broker managed to snag them a really competitive interest rate from this second lender, too.
So not only did they dodge a major financial bullet,
Mm-hmm.
they may have actually ended up with a better deal overall.
Absolutely. So they got to close on their property, no last-minute scramble for cash, and they probably saved money in the long run.
That's a fantastic outcome. Talk about peace of mind.
It really is. It shows how having the right expert in your corner can totally change the game.
Absolutely. And it all comes down to options, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Having a mortgage broker who can navigate those different paths and find the best fit for your situation, especially when things get a little rocky.
So if you're out there thinking about buying a place, remember that having those options and that expert guidance can be a lifesaver.
It really can. And here's something to think about. What if, instead of waiting for a potential problem, you started exploring your financial options right from the get-go? Having that strategy in place from the start can make those big investments so much smoother and less stressful.
Definitely worth considering.
Absolutely.
Food for thought for all our listeners out there. Thanks for joining us on the deep dive.
Thanks, everyone.
Catch you next time.
See you later.